Howdy y'all, this is future me coming from Hollow's Garage. Now, I will warn you, anything you see in this video is, let's just say it's not entirely safe. I will say that. Don't really do anything that I do unless you've somewhat seen how things can and will go. I will admit there is a point in this footage where my buddy, it wasn't caught on footage, but my buddy almost could have had a very bad incident. But in this video you will see it is a bit long, but I encourage you to stick around. There is a lot of planning. It is hard to follow sometimes, but I encourage you to stick around. We're all gonna have a good time. But stick around. Just don't do anything that I do unless you absolutely have to. This isn't necessarily educational as much as it is for my personal enjoyment, you know. I want to start working on cars, and these projects are my way to start out. So that this Impala, it is my first restoration, my first big restoration. So please, under any circumstances, do not do anything that I do that does not seem safe, unless it is. Anyway, let's get to the video. Howdy y'all, welcome back to Hollow's Garage. So, I just got off work. I'm gonna start this video and I'm gonna stitch it together later, but it's still how I left it, mostly. Started driving by on my way home, whenever I was getting ready to pull into the driveway, and this tire that I put on it is, well, completely deflated. Of course. So that one's not gonna hold air. So my plan, let's see if this is unlocked. Today's my lucky day. Okay. So, I think there's a few spares around. I know there's a spare in the car, and I've got the two front tires. If I can find some just, used tires around, kind of like what I do with the Firebird, just to have it on all its wheels so that it's up, I'm going to figure out about these two vehicles that's out here, along with all the junk and everything. Get the junk moved over, put the cars over there, and line up wherever all the other projects, or, well, Dad's jobs anyway, are. We're going to put those over there. And then, get started. I zipped those two wheels on, and, I broke all the ones out of those holes. So, after all that, went to the parts store the next day, and come find out, O'Reilly's only keeps 7 in stock for wheel studs and lugs for that car. Well, the lugs they have, but the studs, not so much. So, which, it's understandable. It's an older car. Can't blame them. So I'm going to figure out if I went ahead, pre-ordered these. They're at the store. I'm going to go pick them up tomorrow and get them zipped on probably Friday. It's Monday now, but I got to work Wednesday, Thursday, and I got plans later today and tomorrow. So, how we're going to do this is, for now, temporarily, I'm going to find a couple donuts. And that's going to be on the front until I get some used tires, if I can find some donuts. Then I'm going to go down to the hog floor. There's some videos on my TikTok about me going to the hog floor. See if we have any rims that will match this. I think we have some big Chevy truck rims, but if it has a tire attached to it, it'll work. I'll stick some air on it, see if it holds. If not, oh well. I just need it on all 4 wheels. Right now, it's sitting on, well, 2. Now it's sitting on the rear wheels rather than the front wheels. Anyway, went to Dad's shop, picked up the coil spring that's supposed to be under it, and I'm going to try, whenever I get everything moved over here, I'm going to bring Bullpup, the red S10, up, and I'm going to pull it forwards, after I have it on all 4 wheels, of course. I'll get all the new studs in it, pull it, so we have these 2 vehicles here, and a bunch of junk. So I'm going to move this junk over and then see what I can do. And I'm going to pull that forward up here, because over here there's a water line or something, and whenever it rains it gets flooded really easily. So I'm going to move it. Get it pulled up here to where I have easy access to air, easy access to electricity, and if need be, I can tarp off this entire area around these trees and have heat, kind of. And there are some junk treads here, so I might be able to throw those on a rim. But, yeah, this is just out back of our shop. There's some rims over there, too. In fact, I can buy some donuts, just old spares or something. That'll work. But plan is, whenever I get the new studs tomorrow, Friday I will get the vehicle up all the way around, put new studs all the way around, because that's why I ordered this 20 of each of studs and lugs. So new lugs, new studs, and we'll get it back on all 4 wheels. Once I have all 4 wheels and rolling, I'll pull it forward and start the work of making it drive. That's first things first. So I also just went and drove the old Taurus back whenever. But on my TikTok, there's some. If you watch my TikTok, yes, there's some weird stuff, like some of the popular trends, but there's some automotive in there too. Wouldn't be Hollow's Garage without it. So I'll tell you guys the current plan. No, full scale anyway. First, we have the original tranny we threw in the trunk, but I'm not going to talk about that. It has some of the wire, but I'm going to get a new wiring harness anyway. So I need to fix everything drivetrain. Then I will look at drivability. So that'll be a lot of the shocks and everything. Then after that, we'll worry about blower heat and all that, because that's just functionality. And then we will figure out brakes, cleaning out interior. I'll find some used seats that'll work for now, just cheap stuff. Or, just put a lawn chair in there, do it the right way. We'll get everything back together in interior, kind of, just enough to drive. Then we will start restoring. Well, once it's driving and most of the issues are fixed. For restoration, plan is I am going to be getting some stuff from Classic Industries, most likely, or just, stuff around to make floor pans, fenders, a lot of other stuff. I'd like to get the tire tread and everything from Classic Industries, and actually have the old style tread. Is that going to happen? Probably not. But fingers crossed. But we'll get grill, windshield, wipers, all that jazz. My dad told me we have a buddy, or he has a buddy, that had 263 Impalas sitting. And he might be able to get parts. We might be able to get parts from, because as is, I need doors, fenders, rear quarter panels, lots of things. Actual rear rims for an Impala. Possibly hubcaps. I don't know. I haven't been through the interior yet. But I think that's something we can do real quick. Let's go through the interior. Hi, shop cap. Where are you? Come on. I know you want to do it. Come on. You're not going to climb? Bum. But yeah, let's actually go through the interior real quick. So I did a little bit of the interior, just mainly front seat stuff, but I never did get into the back seat. Kind of went through it a little bit. There was one thing that I saw in there that I wanted to look at. It was this old Briggs & Stratton. Well, I don't know what it is. Fuel tanks. Actually there. I would make that run. Don't know yet. From what I'm seeing, it's slightly low. Actually, no. Oh, it's turning. Kind of. But right now, it's literally on the ground. So that's gonna get fixed. Alright, let's see what we got in here. That's a boot. Spark plug. Look. There's a snake in there. Well, I'll go through more of this when I get some time on my hands. Early Friday, you know, when it's warm. I have time to do this. But, yeah. Showed earlier there was no tank. But I got a full tank of gas. Yeah, that's totally true. But I'm gonna get in, get some sleep, and we'll get back to work on it soon. Alright, so I believe the last video that I recorded for my footage for this video was Tuesday. It is now Friday. Or no, it was Monday, I believe. So, plan. Monday morning. Plan is, I went to the parts store, and I had some stuff that I ordered. We'll just go out there, you know. It's easier to show than it is to, well, explain. And we gotta, you know, do the right thing and, you know, bundle up. Because, of course, it has to get colder now. Alright. So, went out to the parts store. Of course, that door doesn't match. Now it does. Alright. So, went to the parts store. Got new. This is the nuts. All the wheel nuts, studs, and studs. So, I was gonna do it now, but considering how cold it is, hell no. So, went to O'Reilly's and got those. Of course, the problem was about why I had to order them is because they only keep 7 in stock because of how old the vehicle is. So I'm going to have to slowly piece together everything. Now, as my previous video, full video showed, the brakes were in decent condition. I checked them all the way around, and it looks as if it was serviced shortly before it was parked. It looks like it still has some good shoes, some good rotors. So I'll run with that. So we might actually have brakes. It's a possibility we could have brakes. Issue I found whenever I had it there at Oklahoma is master cylinder is sealed, it was like fully stuck shut, and I don't know if I can get it open. If that ends up being the case, then I'll get that master cylinder off, see if I can rebuild it rather than buy a new one, because I don't really want to spend right now. I don't have all that much. I have more income than I used to, but I'm gonna have to stair step this, as I am with the old fire turd out there. So, plan is, for now, I'm going to get the wheel lugs on there. I'm going to get a decent set of tires on it, something that'll, hold air, go down the road for a test drive once I get it driving. Get that on there because tires aren't holding air at all. They're just sitting there. Well, one of them's holding air. 1 and 4. So I'm going to find what I did with the old truck rims that I had taken the tread off of. I had both of them. I believe they're out close to the fire turd. But that's what I'm going to do for the rear wheels. They're basically the same style as the front, so they should fit okay. Hopefully. Once that happens, this Jeep that is here in the front of the shop, I'm going to have to get started and get it moved. And it's going to go over here and line up with all the other cars that my dad has to work on. Yay. Get that over there and line up. Clear out all this junk. Pull the Impala forward so that it'll be sitting right here next to the door, where I might be able to put up some tarps and get a little bit of heat, kind of have a break from the wind because it'll be in front of the building. So that's that plan. Whenever I have it there, I'm going to get it on jack stands all the way around, so I have it up in the air. I'm going to reconnect the suspension, make sure differential, rear end has oil. I believe that's the technical term. Make sure it has gear oil in the differential. Make sure that's spinning, because we don't know if it spins. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Make sure it's spinning. I'm going to test that with the drive shaft, most likely, because the drive shaft's still in it. I'm going to take it, rotate it, see if I can get it to spin. If that's the case, once I get to that point, I'm going to contact my uncle and see if I can use the 327 we have sitting in the barn. Now, I don't know if it's complete. I really don't. All I know is he built it a while back, like a long time ago. My uncle that lives across the road where it is, went over there and taped it up a little bit before I was born. So, and that would have been almost a little 20, 21 years ago. So we'll get that over here. The starter from the old 327 that was in the car is in the trunk. If I can get that starter to work and turn, cool. I will use that starter to start the engine. We have the keys. Problem is we don't know about the wire. I don't know about the wiring harness yet. Once I have it on all 4 wheels, down where I can work on it, get everything cleaned out, I can look at the wiring. If the wiring is too bad, I'm going to get a full rewire wiring harness for the front, which shouldn't cost too much because it's not that many wires at all, considering it's a 63. If that ends up being the case, if that's the case, I will have better chance for it to run right with good electrical connection. I'm going to probably need a few wires for the interior, so I might just get a full wiring harness throughout the car, which I might do that anyway. Might as well. Once I have that, I'm going to need to get a fuel tank. As well as rebuild I'm probably going to rebuild the original tranny. It's going to need a speedometer cable. It's going to need all that coming in. That'll be that plan. Once I have the original tranny rebuilt with this built 327, if that is the engine I get to use, if not, I've got some engines around. I can probably find something to work. So, engine to tranny, put everything together, throw it in, and I can make it run. Hopefully. Once I have that done, and running and driving, I will worry about starting full restoration, you know. My dad, I think I might have talked about it, I don't know. My dad had a buddy that he worked on his vehicles at some point who has two 63 Impalas, supposedly. Whether he has them still or not, we don't know. We're going to eventually get in contact with him. I'm going to ask him what he wants for prices on fenders, all that. Getting it to where it doesn't have dents everywhere. Once that's the case, I can get it looking decent, get all the trim back, seats, select other things, whether I need a tranny, engine, all that. So if I can't use that engine, that's another backup plan I can use. But yeah, I know this is about 10 minutes already about me explaining all this, but I want you guys to know what the plan currently is. So, yes, it's probably going to change along the way. Yes, it's definitely going to change along the way, considering I don't have bolts to figure out where to hook up the rear end. I believe I know where the shock hooks up. One of the shocks is dangling, the other one is hooked up. Not sure why. So I'm going to basically have to mimic what the other side is to fix the other side so that everything's not dangling. I got to put the coil spring, which is in the back of my car, in there. There's a lot of stuff. So stay tuned, and Saturday, tomorrow, I should be back, and I'm going to hopefully bring my buddy out, and we'll try and get them wheel studs in since it's supposed to warm up a little bit tomorrow. We'll get the wheel studs in, figure out rim and tires, and that'll be one thing checked off. Alright, so last I saw you, I think it was Thursday, Friday? I don't know. Got demoed out here. Now, flathead, why?
Cry.
No, don't cry. I already have to replace the fender anyway. It's because of the fender.
Stick it in here.
It's just rusted. But, we're going to work on wheel studs, putting tires on some rims. Hopefully I find a full set so I can get these aired up and have it on all four wheels. Hopefully. Because I got to take the rear drums off again. Since I already have one off. But, yeah. Gonna be a piece of work, but we'll see what we can do. Alright. I think we got all the tires we're going to use. We're fired that up, and have to clean out all these, but I gotta take, anyway, yeah. They're gonna be a pain in the ass. We gotta take that one rear wheel off and then that other passenger front wheel.
Do what now?
We gotta take off that passenger front, or the driver's front rear, or the driver's front wheel, Load up the other one from the front, and then take off the one that's flat on the back.
I don't know. Let's go.
Okay, let's do it. All right, so before we go any further, we got 5 of the new studs and the box of wheel nuts, because all 40 came in the same, or 20 came in the same box. And what I'm going to use to press them in is a little bearing. Not sure exactly what it was to, but it should work, maybe. But
Theoretically.
we're just gonna dive right in. I lubed these up a couple days ago, so it might pull it in, might not. We're just gonna take that, take the new nut, get that latched, and as I tighten this, it'll pull the new stud in. So I'll do this over here so you guys can kind of see it, but here we go. See how we turned out. All right. We got 1 in, 4 more to go. I'll just time lapse you in. Okay, so we got all the new wheel studs in. I just double checked and they're flat against it. Once I put the rim on it, I'll probably get a few more ugga duggas than it's supposed to, but I'm just gonna put this back on. Maybe.
You need a redneck hammer? Here, watch out.
No. I just need to get a better center. So I have this. So I need to do this as carefully as possible because everything in here is basically new now.
You realize that's a dildo, right?
And you realize I just screwed it up. What I need is for shit to stay still. For the light to not be moving. I'm definitely gonna be one of those dads that's constantly pissed because they can't keep the. Oh!
That was slick.
1, 2. So, I would just take all the guts out of the brakes.
Right side. Or front. You want me to take it? Oh.
No, I need it.
You need spun. Oh, there you go.
What I need, you can't give me.
Pussy?
Hair keeps fucking getting in my fucking face. I know, I'm a pussy.
I want to do that.
I can't. That'd be a great birthday present. Therapy.
Oh, this is amazing.
Wow. That's okay. Go find me a sledge.
Got it.
Sledge. I had a hammer somewhere, but people keep freaking moving everything of mine. So.
Watch your hand.
I got it. Try to do this carefully.
Well, I can be gentle too.
Now put the studs back in.
I think the left side needs a little more too, but there we go. Is that it?
I believe so.
You want me to give it a kick? Double check? Oh wait, actually you can just put the lug nuts on and...
Tighten it back down.
Yeah.
I didn't mean sledge, but this works, I guess.
Why'd you hammer?
Just moves the whole fucking cylinder.
Okay.
Yep.
Whenever I get everything put back together, I should be able to break it free. Now I gotta put this back in. What this is, I don't know, okay? I really don't. Ask Chevrolet. Now I gotta stretch this out.
Oh, that keeps it from falling off. Some fucking how.
Physics.
Yeah, physics.
Also watch your mouth.
Oh yeah. We're gonna have to insert a beep or whatever, you know, sound effect you choose.
Chicken.
A chicken? Just a chicken balking over what I said? Okay, that yeah, that looks like a pain in the rear end.
You need me to do it.
No, I'm a
Ha!
No, you're not.
What I need is something that you people can't give me.
Mental help?
Yes. Oh, fuck you. I can't do it.
Hey, you can't say that.
Okay. Whenever it comes to taking all these off all the way around, just gonna take it off. Does not need it.
I mean, this needs discs up front anyways, so.
Okay. So we're gonna go over there now. Got the tires. Or I gotta take this rear one off and go over there, put the new tires on it, and then zip these on. We'll have it on all four wheels. Hopefully I can pull it forward tonight. Don't know yet. But we'll see you over there. Anyway, we got the tire off, and I'm not gonna get you over here really, but there is a bunch of crud over here. Hey, bring the light over a little bit more. What? Bring that light over. So, just gonna put that there. Right around this lip, there's a bunch of rust. Now I just tried a Kimball Midwest with a yellow deal on it. I don't know what it is, but just found my uncle's Crud Thug snap-on. Don't know what it is, but you know, we'll see if it works. I thought it would. Check the top. Looks like we got some up at the top here. We're just gonna take it off here. So, we're gonna call that good, and normally I would polish it out, everything, but we're just gonna, throw a tire on it, call it good. Alright, we got somehow got the tire on here. Just put the valve core back in, maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. We're gonna find out. I was holding a little bit of air whenever I took the valve core out. So, I need this. We'll see if this wants to air it by itself or if I'm gonna have to go get a button-up ratchet strap. There we go, 3, 2, 1. Kill me. Okay. Ratchet strap it is. So we finally got the tire on the rim. We aren't going to talk about how.
It blew up in my face.
Well, and then we found a leak, but we found some old tire patch things that I've never used before.
I had to show him.
But he showed me how and got done.
And
And the
this
funny
should-
thing is you have to flatten it out to get it through the hole. So you did the right thing. Used a hammer. That's
That's not what I
falling
wanted.
apart.
I wanted-
But
And since we don't have a knife,
it
let
should-
it burn and then sand it down.
Dude, it should be fine.
I mean,
I don't-
it's fine, but
Dude, I don't want to ruin the tires too much.
you're not gonna ruin the tire doing this.
It's already ruined.
Exactly.
So I don't want to ruin it anymore. So
I'm just making it better.
all right, let's just call it at that and call it a day. Get the other tire done.
We'll get to it.
All right, let's get this done. I'm just thinking to myself.
I'm cold.
I don't understand why this won't hold air.
It's like brand new, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we just picked this up from the store.
Yeah, that's Walmart's cheapest deal.
Yeah.
Best deal. Like,
Yeah, best deal for everything, So where'd the air check go?
how do you lose fucking everything?
That's the air. Air check.
Chuck, where'd you go?
Mr. Air Chuck. I don't remember where. Oh, here it is. All right, let's see. Hold on. I can't get any air in it. All right, well.
So we changed to video because it's probably gonna blow up in my face again. Okay, no. We need that. Okay.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
That did not work. Okay, hold that. Respray.
Make sure you get down inside the center.
Yep. Okay, so this side's gotta get held up a little bit. No, that did not work. I forgot to wait for the air.
Fucker.
Okay, that almost worked. We just needed more fluid.
And by the way, this is done by trained retards. So
You can't say that word. You'll get demonetized.
This is done by.
We are
trained
morons.
dimwits.
Do not try this at home. You might catch yourself on fire.
Warning,
Air?
I'm an idiot.
Air?
Do what you do. Do this at your own risk. If you die, it's not our fault.
Yeah, I mean, it's free will. We can stop you.
Hold on.
Oh, come on! It popped up too. Okay, push down. Push it all the way down. Make sure the bottom's seated. Okay.
It's not seated.
Well, close to. You know what I mean.
Ah!
There.
Actually, I think that set the bottom beam.
Oh, perfect.
Set the bottom, now we just need the top.
Okay, this side's kind of hard to get because this can's fucky. Okay, yeah, you get that side.
Don't worry, folks. This is smart.
No, we're idiots. Don't try this at home.
All right, wait. Air.
Okay. Damn it! Okay, let me do this. We're almost out of this.
It just doesn't want to set.
It just
You want to take the wheel off? Maybe?
no. Actually, maybe tighten it. Okay, this is out. I'm gonna grab another. Actually, yeah, you go grab another, and I'll continue emptying this can. There, you're trying. You want to get it down in the tire, not around. Yeah,
Okay.
we need an extra little bit around here, so you know, towards.
3, 2, 1.
I think I know what our problem is. What? Okay, undo the ratchet strap and get it over here so this side of the tire bunches up because of the valve stem.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, no, that's
What's she up? Oh.
good. Alright.
And I'll just go ahead and add.
Well, no, you can't. Sorry. Let me get this on. Because I do not want that on my good coat. And we still gotta get the freaking brake drums off that passenger side. And all the other sides. Okay, you hold this around the middle of the tread. Ow, ow, ow. That helps you're not hurting me. Hold it.
Yo, this tire is really warm. I wonder why. Is it over the valve?
Okay, yeah.
What is that?
Help lube the top end on top of that. That's tight. Yeah. Okay. We'll grind on the can and try.
Put what? What are you looking for? Oh, it's over here still. I don't know. I just know there's more flammable things. It was like that stack of all the cans right in front of you. But I think this is good, so I'm gonna give it a shot. Okay. There we go. Bingo. Why does it deflate like that?
Hold on. Yeah.
Get the ratchet strap off.
Hey, the tire roll.
Oh, what the God! I mean, it's not like it was burning from the inside out.
Let's get this off. Alright, throw this here. Find the tire gauge, which is, you know, somewhere. Kick it off. If it needs more looking here at home. Hey, no more OSHA violations on the chain.
Fuck it.
Alright, well, that went surprisingly smoother than I expected for the second one. But now we have 2 tires holding air
So,
that we can put on the front of the car. What?
Assuming you are willing to risk your life, like us, when in doubt, light it on fire.
It's kind of good advice, but let's get over there. We'll start getting studs out after we take a quick break. And we'll throw all this back on the car. We're gonna put everything up and drive back over and start getting things apart and then putting things back together. I'll time lapse you guys in. Let's get to it. So this is the passenger or the driver's side front. It is rough up here, so this side I don't think's been serviced, or it's just the fact that it was on the ground. I don't know. But the drum actually surprisingly came off very well. Just gotta do the right thing. Don't bother. But we're gonna do the right thing and I'm gonna find a smaller hammer and knock these out. I have no idea what fell out of my pocket, but smaller probe bar and a smaller pry bar and a little bit of a handheld hammer. There's one. There. 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 Oh. There. Should be all of them. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna try and set up a time lapse and get this all back in. That one's just a little worn out, but should give us enough braking power. This one at least still has the coil spring. One of the coil springs for one of them is, oh, that's nice. One of them is sitting in my trunk of my car. Look how much wheel well room there is. Meow. Do I have a cat visitor? I don't know. Probably going crazy. All right, let's set up a time lapse. Get you guys watching this. All right, all wheel studs on this side are back on, so I'll have to get the jack back up under here and get this front end jacked up a little bit more, and well, we'll put this new tire on. Of course, everything over here is getting covered in mud. Put that on there, because it pray. So we're gonna put you over here, get things out of your guys' way, so you all can pay attention, and maybe, if you're lucky, learn a few things. And again, I will throw out this disclaimer. I'm an idiot, and 9 times out of 10, I have no idea what I'm talking about. So, all right, that's back together. Anyone could shoot me down in the comments. What? There's this little spring that goes around the drum. If anyone can tell me what the hell that is, I don't know. But I can jack under here and jack it back up and get this new tire. All right, one tire's on, and well, looks good with some shiny new lug nuts and studs on it. Well, she sounds happy. This little girl will be really happy to be down the road again. You know, after I have an engine. But let me tell you, putting those studs in, it's not the easiest thing in the world to do. I also don't know where I put the deal I was using to push the studs in with. There it is. Good. I didn't want to leave that underneath the car. And thank God, because I already put the ones on the other side back on. So all I gotta do is throw a tire on there. And I can drop the front end. Good, considering, well, that rear end is on the ground. That's one thing I'm trying to do, is get this on all 4 wheels so I can just pull it forward after I move that Jeep there, and move it forward so I can get this on the rear end on jack stand so I can hook everything back up. But yeah, I'll get you in here and we'll, oh man, get this other tire on and zip everything together and drop the front end. See how it looks. All right, well, got it back on the ground. It's looking a lot better. All 4 wheels are now on the ground. Now we're gonna have to warm. I'm gonna go down to the house and warm up. They already went down. But tires are holding air as of now. I'm not hearing any hissing. All lugs are tightened. Front end of the car is now back on the ground. So, I love how I'm doing this, even though, you know, we have no engine or hood or tranny. But we do have fuel make it happen. Might work. But I'm going to go down to the house for a minute, a little bit, and warm up, get some better equipment so that we can stay warm. Get the rear end jacked up. Put the studs on the back, and maybe change this tire over here, or I'm just gonna stick some slime in it and roll it around the yard. Maybe. We'll see. But I'll be back in a minute. Okay. Let's just say that the original plan did not go to plan. It is now Monday. I think the last time you saw me, it was I don't remember when it was, but I was working on it. I think it might have been Wednesday. Actually, it might have been before. I think it was last weekend. So, we're out here. I'm gonna try and finish this all up. Well, for this video anyway. So, we got the front studs on and front tires mounted. And yeah, see if I can find a flashlight and go out there and show you. But things are starting to come together. Especially since I didn't expect them to. But yeah, it's a struggle. Why is the impact going here? Good thing I needed it. Anyway. Since this is my dad's shop, he's always needing the tools I'm having to use, so I just try and put them back. Keyword try. But anyway. Oh. Lieutenant Dan got upgrades. Okay. Guess Dad got a wire storehouse, so we got a bunch of wiring now. Which is a good thing, because whenever it comes to this Impala and the Firebird, I'm going to need a lot of it. I guess he got like light bars and all that kind of stuff. Don't know why. What's this? Got a heat gun. Not sure what it is. Also a soldering gun. I guess he did a giant big job that he did some time ago, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, that I'm looking for is the light. Where's the... Here it is. Voltmeter. Give me this. Okay. So, I'll go out there. This is where we left off. Front tires are done. New studs are decent. Front tires are holding air. Surprisingly. Well, wait. Never mind, this one's low, but that's fine. Can't remember if I oh no, we plugged this one. Okay, this is the one we plugged, so it's holding air and it's held air this long. And it's kind of flat, but it's nothing I can't fix. I'll shoot some more air into it. It could also be leaking out of the valve stem or the bead, because the bead was a little janky. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get the handyman jack and jack from like this side of the bumper and get it up off the ground and slide a jack underneath to the rear end and get it up in the air. Get these rear tires off, fix that one, and well, we'll get something done. So this is the current state. This is where I'm going to leave this video off at. We got this jacked up. Well, I did. And I noticed this was going into the fender, and then found out another issue. Haas, I don't think it's supposed to be like that, do you? Do you think that's supposed to be like that?
No.
So, that's where I'm going to leave this off at for now. I'm going to put it on jack stands on the rockers, kind of like I have it right now, which is directly hooked to the frame, kind of. I don't know. But that's just where I'm going to leave it for now. Once I get those wheels zipped off, I'll get the rear end where it's supposed to be and then put the studs in. Once I get it to that point, I will drag it from where it is right now. I will drag it around with the noise pointed this way so that I can just take a tractor or something and drop an engine in it, because that's a better idea. But next time you'll see this car, hopefully it's either me cleaning it out or, you know, trying to make odds and ends of what I have and what I don't have. So, like, comment, subscribe, little bell notification somewhere, I think, maybe. This is why we can't get anything done.
That or your squirrel brain, you know, saying something. Oh, we could probably get that running.
We did get it running.
Barely. It didn't stay running.
Yeah, but anyway, like, comment, subscribe, shoot a little bell notification, share it all around, please. And I'll catch you later.